We are back in action for some more motor trade fun and games, and in this video I've got some help. And this time it's not AI, it's not ChatGPT, it's actually a real person. I've managed to find a friend of mine who is up for helping me out with this business. So we'll be introducing him, we'll be going out trying to buy some cars, potentially, and we will certainly be trying to sell some. This is the AI Car Dealership Project. We've had a development. I have got a very good friend who has decided he'd like to get involved with the business and be part of the action. So he's called Joe, good friend of mine. He is going to be joining pretty much today. It's Bank Holiday Monday. I'm going to show him the ropes basically, and we're going to start doing this journey together. A bit of moral support and also a little bit of extra help, and we're going to share the joys of running a small used car business like this. So that's the plan. Need to get him up to speed, show him how to do it. Today we're going to show him how to prep the car, get this Mokka finally for sale. It has actually stopped raining after about 4 days of constant pouring down. So yeah, going to get that done, get that up for sale, and then try and buy some cars. So part of our plan to get this working is we need a location, we need an office. We need a dealership really, but we probably can't take that on just yet. So what we're thinking about doing is taking on like a little office space, one of these kind of business centres where we can have a room in a business centre where we can invite customers along, meet them, and Joe and I can store our stuff there, and we'll store the cars in various locations at the workshop like we do at the moment here at Joe's place. Share the space, share the cars, and just build the business from there. What sort of office space did she find?
She found the key lane.
Oh, is there one
the
down there?
contact for that. It's called like Future Squared or something.
Is that little kind of? Is that little one on the corner where it's got half decent car park?
Yes. And the other one, she looked at. I'll bring up the list in a minute, but she was looking at a few, including the base point one, which I get is a bit. But they pride themselves on cheap office space with a massive car park.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we need, isn't it? Really,
I mean, it basically says on there like unlimited car parking.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like because there's not many people up there, I don't think.
Shit, that's hot.
But I was going to give them a ring and go and see one.
How much is cheap? Do you think?
I mean, I guess it's always hard when you look online, isn't it? Because they always say price is from, but it will come down to the size.
I mean, we don't need something massive, do we?
No, exactly.
Yeah, so this stuff, well, that's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then just little swirls, and then just kind of coat the whole bonnet, every whole car in one. You sort of think that little rusty patch would be worth a touch-up, wouldn't you? But then this is a car going up for $5.5 grand, and it is 8 years old. Hopefully this will take off those little spots.
I reckon so.
Bit teacup. 2 microfiber cloths, 1 cloth to apply, 1 to buff. Apply sparingly onto microfiber cloth, work the product into the affected area. It actually already looks better, just with a half coat of polish. It's a nasty little scar that, but I think the fact it's on the kind of sort of on the crease, we could probably take the eye off it. Circular motion, work it in, it says. That does actually look, it's certainly taking the eye off it. I mean, look at that panel compared to the others.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth putting a coat of polish on, isn't it?
For sure. That's really smart.
I mean, it's obviously still there, but some weird little spots on here. Actually, look, there's quite a big bit there. It's paint, isn't it?
I think it's paint.
Might need a scalpel or something. Has it done it?
I think so.
Yeah.
The T-cut has worked.
I think the T-cut has certainly helped. And then around here, that's that panel that we had polished, and we just give it another coat. Right, that is the Mokka cleaned, photographed, videoed. Joe has been shown how we do all of it. and that car is going to be ready for sale. At last, finally managed to get it sorted. I'm going to show Joe how you upload it now, dealer kit, how we get it up onto Auto Trader, and then once we get a lead on it at some stage, how we deal with the customers. So I'm going to show you this car that I think we should take a look at. This is Hyundai i10, 16 plate, 44,800 miles. Reserve price of £3,700. It's based in Swanwell, so not far from us.
Yeah.
Good history, ish. It's like part history, so 16 plates. So I've won in 17, 18, 20, all at Hyundai main dealers. Part service history, but it's 44,000 miles, so it's pretty good. And Hyundai i10s are pretty solid.
Yeah.
What I will do now is I'll take the registration. That's how you retail check it. So you put the reg in. This is Auto Trader, 45,000 miles. That's what the retail price is.
Yeah.
So £6,000 ish. Retail check, 96 out of 100.
So that's the
like,
key figure.
I mean, that is an absolute gold car.
Yeah.
Anything over a 95 will sell almost instantly, I find. That 26 days is, I mean, that's the average for the UK. And actually, if it's in the 20s, the key thing is that 96 out of 100.
Yeah.
Higher demand, so it's got higher demand than normal. So this is the other thing. So this is the market demand. So it's live supply, so there's lower supply than normal and higher demand than normal.
Which is perfect.
So that's basically a 22% in the positive.
Yeah, straight in, we're happy.
4, 3, 5, 6. I do random numbers.
Yeah.
Submit the bid. There you go, we're in.
And that will sit there now until this afternoon.
3:30.
And then you'll just get an email notification of the outcome.
And then we'll worry about it if we want it. Well, it's been a productive morning. We've sorted the Mokka out at last. It's up for sale now, up on Auto Trader. So fingers crossed on that one. We've also been through a lot of the back office stuff for the business. Showed Joe how dealer kit works, how the trade insurance works. Quite a lot of stuff. There's actually quite a lot of stuff to run through, but you only sort of can do it when you're actually doing it. It's better to explain it live. So been showing Joe how that works. And over the next few days, he's going to try and get the Sportage up for sale, because I'm away for a couple of days, get the Sportage up for sale and the Astra. We've bid on that Hyundai today, so we'll find out a little bit later on whether we actually won that. And hopefully that Fiesta will turn up soon, which will get us back up to 6 cars in stock. I must say I do feel a little bit of relief. It's nice to have some help at last. I feel like sharing the stresses and the strain is probably much needed. Joe's keen to find out whether we want it, so am I. Here we go. No! We're annoying. Didn't win it. We bid strong money for that as well. Really strong money. What did it go for? Let's have a look. A lot higher than we bid, actually. No, it's 50 quid proxy bid over ours. Just gave Joe the bad news, sort of explaining that these strong retail rating cars go for really good money. There he is now. Not particularly happy, but it's our first car. The person who won that, the dealer that won that, has got £900 left in that car after their fees. £900 minus VAT, minus tax. What's that? 550, 575 quid. Prep it, advertise it, sell it, and then someone can bring it up back for 6 months. Risky, isn't it? Not for us. The search continues. Morning. More Motor Trade action today. We are going to pick up the Mini from the workshop, which has been sorted now, MOT'd, serviced, ready to hand over to Ian later today. There's Joe just coming to pick me up for that. Taxi service, lovely. So we've got to do that. I need to train Joe up on how to do the handover packs and a few other bits and bobs. So this is a Sportage. This is the one that I bought the other week, and actually, obviously it needs a good clean on the wheels. That's apparent. Little bit of trim damage there. It's a decent spec, this one. This is the Duke. As you can see, I mean, I have given this a coat of polish. The wheels are not fantastic, but they haven't been curbed. They're just the lacquer's gone really. But apart from that, it's in pretty good condition. This is the Astra, obviously. This is the dent down here.
Oh, okay.
So it's not actually that bad, is it?
Bad.
And I think once,
made it look worse.
yeah,
You can get that bit out.
I think once we've cleaned it up,
Yeah.
so I think we should just get this up for sale.
I agree.
I think all the docks are inside somewhere. Well, I hope they are because I haven't got them. That's the.
The Sportage or the docks for that.
No, they're all there on the back seat.
Perfect.
I think. Oh, there's only one key for this. That's the annoying thing.
Which
They've got. That's obviously sold.
Yeah.
Awaiting prep. And that's the Mini all done. Right, pop inside. I'll introduce you. No one here. Well, that's the Mini all sorted, serviced, MOT'd, ready for handover. It's got all those digital displays for the service light and stuff, so we're going to try and work out whether we need to reset that. But apart from that, all good, ready to hand over. We've had a call on the Mokka. Did not take long, did it? That is, what was that, 24 hours after I advertised it? So, pack sorted, move some cars around, make sure it's ready for them. And we'll hope that they like it. Mokka test drive complete. They really liked it. They've been looking at other cars, Ford Fiestas, that sort of thing, some slightly smaller. She had a Corsa which is broken down quite catastrophically, hence why they're looking for a new car. Wanted to stick with Vauxhall and first time of driving a Mokka. So had a good test drive. They've had a little, had a good look around it. They're going to have a little think about it and then maybe let me know later today. So we'll see what happens. I'm off now and I'm going to be hand over the mantle to Joe. Joe has come along on that test drive with me. He's been like a work experience boy today. So we'll see how he gets on over the next couple of days. He's got to try and get those two cars prepped, the Sportage and the Astra, and also maybe look at some properties for us. So I'm trying to convince him to do some video diaries as well.
So it's 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. Week's a bit funny because of the bank holiday, which keeps catching me out. And we've got quite a busy one. We've got the Vauxhall Astra still at the workshop. That's the one with that slight problem because it had the parking ding that we're not quite sure where it's appeared from. So we need to go and get that this morning, take that back to James's, give that a good once over and valet and see if we can do anything with that knock. Same with the Sportage, that's also at the workshop. That needs to come back to James's, have a full valet and then be returned. We had a viewing yesterday on the Vauxhall Mokka. Haven't heard anything about that yet, sadly, but annoyingly we did notice on the return from the test drive a slight oil leak. So that also needs to go to the workshop this morning so that hopefully the guys there can give me an indication as to where that might be coming from. I also got an appointment this morning to go and see a potential premise. Not quite sure on the location, but definitely worth a look. Just been to see a couple of units at a kind of small business park just outside of Gosport. A few good options here really. They've got a couple of kind of nice office spaces. They can offer a bit of parking. But interestingly, they've also got a small kind of workshop unit with some good prices as well at the moment. So definitely one to discuss with James when he gets back.
Well, Joe has been buying cars, not buying cars, cleaning cars. I've been trying to buy cars, but at the moment I'm out here in America for my other job, test driving this. It's the new Volvo Ep.19. Tough job, I know, someone's got to do it. But yeah, I'm out here doing this. Joe is back at base trying to clean some cars and get them advertised. But yeah, while I've been out here, I've been trying to buy cars on Carwow Motorway, and I've been doing that since the weekend, and every single one I've missed out on. Missed out on a Ford Cougar now, a Rio, and also that Hyundai i10 at the weekend. No idea what's going on, but stuff is making very, very strong money at the moment. Slightly frustrating. Anyway, let's go and give this new car a test drive.
Here we are, Thursday, 6th 6:30ish, I think, in the morning. And good news, I sent the video that I took of the Astra, where I uploaded all of the advert, message James. He's in America, so he's 8 hours behind, but woke up to a message this morning saying he's really happy with the video. So that's my first listing done, just uploading the video to YouTube, and then we can make that advert live.
Well, it's a video of the Sportage sorted, so ready to get this car up for sale, which would mean that we've got 4 ready for sale. We've got someone coming to see the Nissan Duke this afternoon. We've also got to go and see a Vauxhall Corsa. Someone called up and offered us a car to buy, so we're going to go and have a look at that Vauxhall Corsa in a moment. So it was potentially an office up there.
Yes, 3rd floor.
Then an office in that building.
There was one in that block.
But
there's 2 of these workshops.
Do we know which one it is?
Which workshop?
Yeah.
Yeah, 38.
38. Okay. And this is the parking outside. So what was the parking deal again? We could have 3 parking spaces by negotiation.
Yeah.
With this, you said it's okay to put cars inside. Is that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, we can fit them in.
If we can fit them in.
Put whatever you like in.
Do you mind holding that?
Don't touch the walls.
Don't touch the walls.
No touch the walls.
Oh, right, yeah.
The floor, you can either keep what's here or otherwise here, pull it up and it's concrete underneath.
Is it? Okay.
Depends what you want.
Yeah, I mean, this is quite nice.
People have just left this, but if you wanted a concrete, you can take it up.
So Wi-Fi is included.
And it's fast.
Is it? Do you know what's...
We can pay for a wired connection.
You have a wired connection which is £25. If you want it really, really fast,
Yeah.
no one needs it. If you did, it'd be 55. But the Wi-Fi, 95% of people got it.
And just use it.
Yeah.
So the heating was included.
Heating's included, it's ambi-rads, yeah. They get really warm here really quickly.
Yeah.
Just pay for the power that we.
Just pay for any electricity.
Oh, there's water. I remember phoning about water.
Yeah.
Sorry, there is water. Ah, that's water, yeah.
What, is that big enough, or did you want something bigger?
Well, I mean, whatever you...
Because we've just been let down on 37.
Well, show us
It's our
37.
biggest one on site.
Perfect.
It's not more expensive.
How much is a lot more?
It's on special offer as well.
Right, okay.
But this one here is our biggest. But someone was going to take this and just pulled it out.
Did they? How much more is this?
I'm guessing, I mean, this here is like, if it was a year, it's 731. That one next door. I think this is about, I'm going to guess, and I'll go and check, it's about 1,200. It's a lot bigger.
1,200 on a monthly. 1,200 on a monthly.
No rates at all. Small rates relief on all
Okay.
units, if it's your only play.
Yes. Plenty of space to get that in. Press the button, Joe, on the wing mirrors. There you go. Yeah, that's in. Yeah, it's some manoeuvring now, isn't it? I mean, I suppose if we had the desks there, say we had the desks there, and you came in like that, right up into here and did a sort of 3-point turn, and then we had them at an angle, 1, 2, 3, and then you back the last one in. I think 4 in here. Yeah, I mean, like that in here now looks really big and reduces the amount of space that you can actually see. I mean, I think maybe one next to where you are.
I think for.
The floor in here is worse, isn't it? But yeah.
I think for 3.
You definitely get 3 along the back
You're
there.
going to get 3 cars in, and potentially for storage a 4th.
Yeah, I really liked it. It was loads. Broken the car.
Take that one.
Loads better than I was expecting. I think I like the fact it's got loads of space here. The fact that they will give us as many parking spaces as we want is
that was a result.
massive.
That was only 3 when I came, and now we've managed to get unlimited.
But then they haven't discounted the price of the unit, have they? £1,200 a month.
No, but it's still on that. I think that's still that 20% off
Do you know how long?
deal.
What do you reckon? That's like for a year or?
Well, I think she alluded to me that it's for as long as you're happy to sign up for.
Right.
That's their rate at the moment. So if you sign up for a month, then you'll get 20% off for a month. If you sign up for a year, then you'll get 20% off your year, and so on.
I mean, the fact it's got no rates, the electric and everything is included.
Nearly, but yeah.
Well, no, sorry, the electric's not, but
Yeah,
the heating is.
which is a big expense. The internet is.
the parking now it's got a lot of benefits.
Yeah. I mean, I reckon at a push, 3 or 4 cars inside.
Yeah.
But if we can have as many as we want outside.
Yeah. And secure.
And secure.
CCTV, 24-hour access through the gate.
And looks professional.
Yeah, that was my big part of it. That's what drew me in.
You know, the offer of having as many cars there as we want, it does give us scope to expand.
Yep.
Until the point they go, you've got too many cars here.
Yeah, or which we're still ended up with more outside than in, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
becomes too much. But
perhaps we just use the inside as a location to keep stuff clean for when a customer's turning up.
Yeah.
Or that customer's coming to see that car tomorrow, give it a clean, keep it inside until they're here.
Yeah.
I don't think we can use it as a showroom.
No, I think it's more of a sort of prep area, isn't it? As you say, once they're clean and sorted, then they're in the dry and negate some of the faff that we've had this morning doing the video for this one.
Yeah. And for £1,200 a month, it's not a ridiculous amount of money.
No.
Corsa purchased. So this is an inquiry that came in from someone we sold a car to, actually. It was a friend of hers who was selling their car to We Buy Any Car. Getting a bit of hassle, suggested us, and we've been round there and bought it. Given him more than We Buy Any Cars given him, and he's happy. And we've got a nice little bit of stock. It's a 1.4 litre Corsa. It's got CarPlay, heated steering wheel, heated front seats, in good condition. The only thing was, I think the brake discs need replacing, but nothing major. Another car in stock. So you can see we're back at the garage. Putting the Sportage back in place. We've got to pick up the Duke, but unfortunately they are closed for lunch. We've got to pick up the Duke, take that back, get it cleaned, get that shown to the customer who is interested in that, and then tomorrow pick up the Astra, which is over there, because someone's coming to see that. And here we have the Toyota Aygo, which is sold and just needs sorting. Hopefully that's going out the door this week. And the very fact it's on this side of the workshop means that they are probably doing something with it, or maybe have even done it. Deal pen is out again. Nissan Duke is sold. It's taken a little while, that one, hasn't it? But I'm glad I had the clutch done, and I'm glad I got it all sorted the way I did. Obviously the margin in it is teeny, but it's sold. I was about to trade it on as well, so that's come at like a really weird and useful time, because I was due to trade it on today. But yeah, the customers come to see it, they're happy, and they want it tomorrow. Good news is the MOT has just been done, the clutch is obviously sorted, service is all done, so I just need to get the paperwork done, and then that's a handover of that car tomorrow. So 1 in the bag, we like that. 1 bought today, 1 sold, and 2 to hand over tomorrow, because that Toyota Aygo is sorted. So that's all fixed up. I've heard back from them. They're all ready to take delivery of that. So I've got to hand over 2 tomorrow. The Duke. Hang on. Well, I nearly locked myself out then.
Whoa, hang on.
Oh my God. I need to start thinking about stuff.
Because we will depart later in the Volvo with Thomas.
Yes.
And we can drive to the garage to drop you or me to take the Duke.
Yes.
One will take that, one
Here you
will
go, you
take
can drive. I'm so stressed out, I forgot to press record, Joe.
Take 2.
So we'll
This
take
is
2.
now.
Let's we don't normally do 2 takes of stuff, but today I'm going to have to. So, jobs for today. Get this Duke to the workshop to pick up the Astra. Astra ladies come to see it at 10. You're going to do your first sort of test drive.
Did the trial with the Mokka.
Mokka,
My first loan one.
We've had 2 calls on that Mokka. We've had 2 emails on that Mokka this morning.
Oh,
by the way.
perfect. We must phone that lady back.
Yeah,
as well.
that's one of them. And the other one's come in via Motors as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So we should probably jump on that. And then we've got to get this Duke to the customer at 1 o'clock. Then we've got to get the Aygo to the other customer sometime this afternoon. We're not here to get this anyway, though, are we? We're here to get the Astra.
Yes.
Right, Astra. Here we go. I don't think it's going to need much of a clean, is it? What's it
No,
like
I'm hopefully
inside?
just a wipe over.
Oh, we just need to sort those mats
another
out.
mash bit. What are my thoughts on?
What are your thoughts on those 2 road boys there? No, what are your thoughts on the location, the office? I was watching back the videos yesterday,
Yes.
and I really quite like it.
So do I. I like the smartness of it, and I was trying to think this morning
about today as a busy logistics day.
Would it be easier?
What would that have looked like
Yeah,
if we
that's a
had
very
all the
good point.
vehicles up there? How would we have done today
Well,
differently?
the Astra would have been there, wouldn't it? So we wouldn't have had to come to pick this up.
No, and potentially cleaned and ready. It's rained. This now needs 10
well,
minutes of our attention
Yeah.
that it wouldn't have needed.
The
I go for later would have been there in storage.
No,
ready.
it wouldn't have been. We've been at the garage because he's just finishing off, isn't he? So
Oh, of course.
yeah.
So that one, not quite. The Duke would have been,
Well, we would have had the Duke up there, wouldn't we?
yeah.
Because it was done.
So we would have gone up there this morning, ready for this first appointment to see this Astra.
And then probably would have stayed there until we dropped off the Duke, really.
Yes, between the two.
Or come down here and picked up the Igo.
Yeah, and gone off and done the Igo and the Duke somehow together.
Yeah. So I think the logistics would be slightly easier, don't you?
Yeah, I think that having the cars in one location, obviously bar any that are in the workshop, would mitigate what we're doing now. They would be cleaned and ready, and if we knew they were going out, they could have been prepped and been indoors,
Yeah.
which saves us a bit of time.
Well,
Today's slightly odd in the fact that the two that are being moved on are both deliveries.
Yeah, 'cause otherwise the collection-
Otherwise,
yeah,
we
they-
would have been sat there waiting for the two to collect. So
yeah.
maybe a slightly unique day. But in general, I think we need to go back to Mandy, who we met yesterday,
Make her an offer.
make her an offer and see what they say.
Yeah, I think we should make an offer. They want 1,200 quid. And that includes everything, but that was their first offer. So let's be proper car dealers about it.
Let's see if she'll take 1,000.
Yeah, see what they say. Well, that's frustrating and a lesson in pre-qualification of customers. She was a finance customer, and we can't take finance because we're not FCA regulated at the moment because we're based from home. That will obviously change if we take this office on, but at the moment, can't sell that on finance. Oh well. Rushing around this morning, all in vain. Unfortunately, I didn't take the original call myself. I was out, so it was just simply a message that was handed over to me. But yeah, probably should have checked myself.
Hiya. Another one coming to see it this afternoon, have they? Okay. I mean, we're sort of, if we could just do a little bit on that, we would happily take the deal and sign it today to start on the 1st of October. Brilliant. Okay. Thank you, Mandy. Cheers. Thank you, bye.
What's she saying?
She says that the last people in that unit were paying $1,500 a month.
Yep.
And they have got another person who is very interested attending later today.
I don't believe it.
So she said, we will speak after that, unless we wanted to take it now. So we'll either hold out for the risk. He was a bit angry with you. We'll either...
What he meant was, thank you.
Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to
Thank
get
you for
across.
reversing it.
But
That went through.
he had some problems communicating that. Yeah, so ultimately they have somebody else looking at the unit this afternoon, whether we believe that to be true or not. But she said if they don't want it, then they'll contact us.
I mean, the worst case scenario is we take next door and we just only get 2 cars inside and we put the rest of them in the car park.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah.
So
we'll just hold out then.
I think we'll just hold out.
See what happens later.
Yeah. Igo collected. Duke collected. Everything ready and sorted for handover. Igo's had new exhaust and full service, got its MOT all sorted now, and the Duke just needs a clean and the Igo needs a clean. And we're going to go and hand them over. That Igo's nice, Joe.
Lovely, that.
He's not bad, he's not bad. I'm not Google.
Navigate home.
Well, that's cool.
Navigating to home.
Why's he got that voice?
Because I like her.
She's annoying.
I'll get on with her well.
See that? Change it. We had a little family trip out, look. This guy in the back. Fast
I
asleep.
don't know how that became part of the job role for me, but somehow.
You actually had to drive my son
Yeah.
to drop a car off.
Somehow childcare is part of being a car dealer.
It's a family business, Joe. It's a family business. Well, anyway, we are here in Denmead. We dropped the Duke off to the customer who came to see it yesterday. That is the advantage, I must say, of having a car prepped and ready to go.
Yes.
That is the fastest I've ever gone from sale to handover.
And was he happy with the?
He was really happy. Yeah, he was really happy. It was a slightly complicated one, wasn't it? But
yeah, it had its moments.
But in the end, complicated in the last 24 hours, but we sorted it. Yeah, he was really happy. His car going off to the scrapyard because it's leaking oil everywhere on his drive as well. I noticed. Yeah, and he's got the Duke. So yeah, I don't know. You will have to think about that, won't we? In the future, is it worth prepping a few and having them ready to go?
Yes, I think it will be.
The only issue with that is that. Do you know where you're going? Oh yeah, obviously you've asked this lady.
Remember?
The only issue with that is that MOT was done on the 15th of July, and what is it today? 2nd of 3rd of September.
But
So-
he was obviously happy with that.
But he was fine with it.
I mean, that's still a fairly lengthy MOT.
Yeah, I like them to have a new one, but he obviously didn't care. So.
And the vehicle hasn't been used or moved
No.
really since, so it's not like anything of that should have changed.
No. So yeah, another happy customer. Back to base.
Via potential new base
Via
to look at
yes.
potential filming opportunity.
Yes, because we need a new location for that because of angry neighbours.
And maybe a quick chat with Mandy for an update.
Oh yeah, we don't want to appear too keen though, do we?
No.
Because we've made her a cheeky offer. Yes, and then back to sort the IGO out this afternoon, hand that over, and our work today is done. Oh, my crotch. Enjoy that, YouTube.
POV.
A couple of questions.
Yes.
This is a strange location, isn't it? I mean, why is everybody in a mobility scooter rather than walking?
It's a very odd area we have found ourselves in this afternoon.
Yeah. But no, they were really happy. That's the Toyota Aygo handed over. They were very happy with that one. I filled up the tank with fuel. How much do you think that cost?
It's got to be £48.
No, £41.
Oh,
That's not bad, is it, for a full tank of fuel?
They'll like that.
And also, I was thinking, as a first-time driver, he will probably still have that in 6 months' time, won't he?
Yeah.
No,
Definitely.
maybe not. Maybe when you've got your first car, you just drive and drive and drive. It might last him the weekend.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, he was happy. Not that he was there, but his dad was very happy. That's another one handed over. We did hear back from them, and our powers of negotiation failed us. But we've got an office, we've got a workshop, we've got a dealership, if you could call it that. We get, as you can see, get 4 cars inside. And we are going to sign the agreement for a year. So I'm just looking at the paperwork now, get that over to them and get it sorted. So yeah, nice to have somewhere to base the business. So we don't have to sell cars from here anymore, which is a result. And also stop all this logistical headaches, which is making me very tired, as you can see. But yeah, positive step forward. Well, that is another slightly extended week on the motor trade complete. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video introducing Joe to the business. You can see it's been a little bit of a relief having some help at last. Cobweb. And also we've found a location, so I don't have to be based here at home anymore. What a result that is. A few things I wanted to say just before I end the video. If you'd like to be in my Motor Trade WhatsApp group where we can share cars for sale between each other, then drop me a line. My details are on the Clever Car Collection website. You'll be able to find me there. And if you have liked this video, please drop some comments in the comments. And I'll take a look and reply, because I do read them all, and it's been nice meeting the people who have taken the time to do that. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.